Alright guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to script in Roblox to make a server. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you is the command executor. So you need B tools to do this. And if you click on the name in the little settings thing, you can click on it and you can start scripting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so you jump whenever you put a chat. Alright, so what I do is, I use the command executor, and then now I'm moving around a little. Alright, so you go into chat. You gotta go into chat, and you gotta type semicolon insert, and then chat event. Alright, so now what you do is you gotta give the command executor a class ID. So I'm just gonna put 22981, and then now you click on the name of the chat event, and I put 2981 so that whenever you chat, it goes to the command executor. Alright, so now I'm gonna make it so I put in the command, and I'm gonna click on it, and it goes semicolon jump PLR, which is just the player, which means whoever chats, it will make them jump. Alright, so now if I type something in chat, like just J, it will make me jump. Alright, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so whenever someone dies, it says that. And I'm gonna add like a cool little font. Alright, so first I'm just going to do it in the regular font that you would always have, and then I'm going to put it in a special font. So what I did here is I put SHPG, the SH just server hint, so it has no username, and then PG puts the green color, and then I did player has died, so that it says the username and that they have died. And now I'm going to insert the death event. You want to type semicolon insert death event if you want to get the event when someone dies. And then I'm just waiting for it to insert now. Alright, so now I click on it on the name. I put the class ID 2981 because that's the ID for my command executor. I already put the command in, so now you can see when I die, and boom, there's a message on top. Gideon Dwell has died, because that's my username. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to add like a font to it, like how to make the letters look cool. Alright, so I gotta get my B tools back since I died. Alright, so now I have it pasted on my clipboard, and SHY. Y is just the colors. You can change it to whatever you want. And the arcade is just the font. There's a ton of different fonts. And then PLR has spawned. That's just what I have copied. But yeah, if you guys wanna get the font, you can copy that. There's a ton of different fonts to choose from that I will show you. Put in a little emoji. And then you guys are gonna see it when I die. And then I did SHPG to give it a light green color. So now I reset. Once I spawn back in, it's gonna say, yep, Gideon Dwell has died, and it has the font that I put. Now guys, there's a ton of different fonts. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the different fonts that you can have. So yeah, I'm gonna delete all of that because there's like other fonts that you can have. So I'm gonna get the Break GUI and show like all the different fonts that you can do in the game. So yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, and then I'll have the view. Alright guys, I'm back, and now I'm gonna show you guys all of the fonts that you can do. So all the fonts that you see there, all the fonts you see that I'm clicking on, you can use. I used Arcade in my Beatles, and then my friend also told me, yeah, yeah. And my friend told me that there was another font called Bangers. I don't know though, so I'm gonna check it out real quick, see if it works. Bangers, because my friend told me that that was like an extra font. So now if I die, does it work? Let's see. Oh no, it didn't work. So yeah, Bangers doesn't work. I'm sorry guys, but alright. So now guys, I'm gonna show you another thing that you can use a lot in your scripting. I'm gonna show you guys something that you can use a lot in your scripting too, because these are very like cool things. The logic gate. These are very important if you want an event to play out like only when there's certain certain stats, or if they're on a certain team. Right. So guys, I'm gonna show you how to do all of that. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can make a custom command. So I inserted a chat event so that when you chat, but the logic gate will make it so that the chat event only plays if that certain message is said. So MSG, I'm gonna put, or you could just do message and then equals, the two little equal signs, and slash, yeah, and then we'll do slash die, so that I'll make a chat command that's just when you die, and then I'm just gonna put 999 and else, so that because there's no signal that's 999, so we'll just do nothing. And then now I'm gonna insert the command executor. Command executors are probably the most important thing. Logic gates are second, unless it's bricked UIs, which I'll show you how to do later. And then 991, because that's the class ID I put on the command executor. Then I'm gonna make it so colon. I'm just doing damage. You guys could also just use the die command, damage POR, and then I'm just gonna spam a bunch of numbers. Oh, I made a mistake. Alright. And then now I type /die in chat. That's not a normal command, but I made it into one. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's just the text from before. For when you die. Right. So now I'm gonna go back over to the logic gate area. I'm gonna show you guys one more cool thing you can do with the logic gate. Cause you can make so if they have a certain amount of a stat, that they can buy stuff. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it and then I'll explain it to you. So I'm just getting it ready. Yeah. And then I'm doing get stat. So it checks if you have like a certain stat. So if it like gets how much of that stat you have. So get stat, PLR money. So it gets how much money that player has. And I'm gonna make a stat called money real quick. So that there's actually a money stat. Alright. So I'm just gonna make it. And then get stat player money. And I'm making it so if it's greater than or equal to 5, it's gonna execute the command. Alright. Alright, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. So what I'm gonna be showing you now is like a little shop system that I made. So if I click on it, because I didn't give myself any money stat, so it will say, notice you don't have enough money. So, but now, if I add, and then my name, Gideon Love, money, and then I give myself 5 money. I'll give myself 16, so I still have left to spare. So, now if I go to the leaderboard, now you'll see that I have money. Now I have 16 money. So now I can click on it, and it will give me the sword that I put in it. Oh wait, it's giving it to me a ton. So, and it didn't subtract my money. Alright, so guys, that's a problem. I'll show you guys how to fix that in case you come across that problem too. So what we're gonna do to fix that problem is we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna bring out my Beatles. And then to fix that problem, we're gonna insert another command executor. We're gonna enter another command executor. Alright, we're gonna give it the same class ID as the other one so that they fire at the exact same time. And then we're gonna make it so it subtracts 5 money. So subtract player, from that player, and then subtracts 5 money. So you do money 5. So semicolon subtract player money 5. And then now you see whenever I click on it, it gets rid of 5 of my money. Alright. So now you can see that I can only do it a few times, and it will say that I don't have enough money. So yeah, that's cool. So you can make like a shop system. Alright. And I did like 99. So that's just like the gear that I had for it. And then you guys saw what this one does. So I subtract the money. And then that's when so it doesn't have enough money, and so like the else goes to 99, and it gives the player a notice they don't have enough money. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys another thing that you'll use a lot. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna show you is the brick GUI button. So we have done the brick GUIs before, like over in the logic gate, the shop thing was a GUI button. But I'm gonna make it so whenever you click this button, it displays a message that says hello. Alright. So yeah, I just added some settings. You want to make sure you have automatic text size on. Like, so. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna insert a command executor. And then I'm gonna give it a class ID of 9889. I'm gonna make it so it is a message. So server message, and then PG is just the green color that I have. And hello humans, I'm gonna make it say. And then it doesn't do anything now because I don't have the class ID on it. And you want to make sure it's a text button. Otherwise, it's not going to do anything when you click on it if it's not a button. So now, if you can see when I click on it, it's a little bit of a delay, but it says, hello humans. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, it says it. So. And then, yeah, that's what happens when you don't have automatic text size on. It looks like super small text like that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.